Everyone, now I'm going to start question number 6 of exercise 1.4. In this question we have, in a class test 3 marks are given for every correct answer and minus 2 marks are given for every incorrect answer. That means if you give correct answer, then you'll be getting 3 marks, and if you give wrong answer, then you'll be getting minus 2, and no marks for not attempting any question. Now the first part of this question is, Radhika scored 20 marks. If she has got 12 correct answer, how many questions has she attempted incorrectly? Means here her score is given 20 and she has given 12 correct answer. So how many questions has she attempted incorrectly? Means how many questions were wrong. So for this, see here, she has given 12 correct answer, and for every correct answer she'll be getting 3. So that means 36 marks she has obtained for giving right answer. Now she scored 20. That means some questions were wrong. So how much less marks she will get for giving wrong answer? So she has got 20, and for giving correct answer she has got 36. Now if you subtract this is the mark she has obtained for giving wrong answer. Now how many questions are attempted incorrectly? That we will have to find. Now see here, to get the total score, what we have done, this is the marks you are getting for giving correct answer, and these are the number of questions. So number of question will be multiplied with the marks given for giving on one correct answer to get the score. Now like if it is opposite, like if 36 suppose is given, and here here suppose 3 is given, the marks obtained for giving one correct answer. So for one correct answer she will be getting 3. So how to get this number of question? It will be divided by this to get this 12. 36 divided by 3 is 12. So that means we will have to find the number of question by dividing. So here it is said that the total the marks she has got for giving wrong answer is minus 16, right? And here for giving one correct answer, one wrong answer, she will be getting minus 2. So if you divide these two, then you will be getting the number of questions she has given incorrectly. Okay, now let's start. So here we will write marks for every correct answer. For every correct answer is how much? 3. Okay, and marks for every incorrect answer is minus 2. Now we will have to find how many questions she has given 12 correct answer. That means marks obtained for giving correct answer marks obtained for giving correct answer. 12 questions she attempted correctly. So she will be getting 3 marks for giving one correct answer. So for 12 correct answer, marks will be 36. Now we will find marks obtained for giving wrong answer or incorrect answer. Wrong answer will be, how to find the marks obtained for giving wrong answer? See, she has got 36 for giving correct answer, but she has got 20. So how much less? So from 20, if you subtract 36, then we will be getting the score which you have got for giving wrong answer. Now we will find how many questions she attempted incorrectly. Therefore, number of questions she attempted incorrectly. So to find the number of question, we will have to divide the score she has obtained by giving wrong answer, and for each question, for giving one wrong question, you will be getting -2. Now minus minus will be cancelled. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 eights are 16. So 8 questions she has given incorrectly. Now the second part of this question, Mohini scores -5 marks. Similarly, we will have to do because here also score is given, and though she has got 7 correct answer, how many questions she has attempted incorrectly? Again, we will have to find the number of questions she attempted incorrectly. So here we will write marks obtained for giving correct answer. See here, she has given 7 correct answers. So 7 will be multiplied by 3 because why 3? Because for one correct answer you will be getting 3. So that means score obtained for giving correct answer is 21. But she has got -5 marks. That means how much less marks she has got for giving wrong answer. So marks obtained for giving wrong answer. So what should we do? Here she has got -5. From here, if you subtract the marks obtained for giving correct answer, then you will be getting -26. This is the marks obtained for giving wrong answer. So how many questions she attempted incorrectly? Therefore, number of questions she attempted incorrectly. Again, the marks obtained for giving wrong answer is -26, and for giving one incorrect answer you will be getting -2. So this to be divided by -2. So minus minus cancel. 2 ones are 2, 2 13s are 16. So answer will be 13. So 13 questions she attempted incorrectly. In the next question we have, an elevator descends into a mine shaft at the rate of 6 meters per minute. Elevator means a lift descend into a mine shaft. Descend means going down at the rate of 6 meters per minute. Means in 1 minute it goes down 6 meters. If the descent starts from 10 meters above the ground level, suppose this is the ground level and here is suppose 10 meters, which is above the ground level, and here is suppose here it is said that how long will it take to reach -350 meter. -350 will be obviously below the ground. So here is suppose -350. So we will have to find that one mine shaft elevator is going down like this, and we will have to find that how much time will it take to reach -350 meter. Now before finding time, we will have to find the distance between this. So here, if you subtract this from this to this, then we will get the distance between this, which is -360 meter. Now it is said that in 1 minute it moves 6 meter. Since it is going down, that's why we can consider this as negative integer. So in 1 minute it moves -6 meter. We will have to find that how much distance, how much time will it take to reach -360 meter. So for -360 meter, how much time will it take? If you divide this to 360 divided by -60, then we will get 60 minutes, right? So here also we'll be doing the same thing. At first we will write that initial height was 10 meter and final depth was -350 meter. Therefore, the distance covered equals to, from here, from -350, if you subtract 10, then we will get -360. 360 meter. Now why it is minus? See, minus minus plus, so 350 plus 10 is 360, and since both the number is having negative sign, so answer will be negative. Now in 1 minute, say that in 1 minute it goes down 6 meters. Since it is going down, so we will have to take negative integers. In 1 minute it moves minus 6 meter. We will have to find for minus 360 meter time taken. What will be? Minus 360 divided by minus 6. So if you cancel the negative sign, 6 6 are 36 and 0. So it will be 60 minute. 60 minute means 1 hour. Now see here, that means from here to here, that means the distance is minus 360 meter. Actually it is going up to minus 350 only. Minus 350 meter only it is going down, but the distance is this minus 360. Now we have to find that how long will it take to reach minus 350 meter. So we have got 1 hour. That means it will take 1 hour to reach minus 350 meter. Thank you, students.